Welcome to Craft with Kathie. Thanks for joining me this evening. I just wanted to make sure that everything was set up. I don't see any comments yet, so please drop me a line. Let me know where you're viewing from. I'm coming at you from the suburbs west of Chicago, where it looks like we are headed for the first snowstorm of the winter season. So what I wanted to talk tonight about is what it's like to be a designer, and what comes in the designer kit or the members, the Perks members kit. Same things come in both the designers and the Perks members kit, and you might say, why would I want to be a designer or why be a Perks member? And basically, the difference is, do you want to do it just for fun, or do you want to make a little cash doing it, or make a lot of cash? It really depends what you want to do there, right? So you decide what fits best for what your intents or what your goals are or what you love to do. If you are a crafter, a maker, a creator, if you love teaching people, this might be the ideal thing for you, a perfect little side gig. It's fun, it's easy, I love it. The first time I saw someone do a chalk project, I actually thought I misheard what they said, and I watched the whole little, I don't know what you call it, basically the video. And I then rewound it and had to make sure that I understood what they said. Now, I'm going to show you what's actually in the designer or the Perks member kit as we go along. This is called the designer, the everyday frame, I'm sorry. It has sawtooth hangers on the back. And it's chalkboard, but notice you can chalk both sides of this. So you can put a design on one side, and when you're done using it or you want to flip it around for another holiday, just take it out of the frame, flip and do a design on the other side. So basically you have two surfaces with this, and you could hang it horizontally or vertically, or you could actually set it in a stand. Whatever you want to do. This is 5 by 7 inches. And this comes in your kit. And let me show you the larger one. Figured I'd kind of get the bigger pieces out of the way first, make it a little bit easier on myself before I run out of room. This is the other everyday frame kit, and it is 9 by 12. And pretty much the same idea. You've got your hangers, you've got double-sided chalkboard that you could switch around. So you've got basically two surfaces here, two surfaces here. 5 by 7 and 9 by 12. Oops, that was my little stand for my laptop. Oops. Thank goodness I've got my laptop moved. I had to move it to make room for what I'm doing. So these are your two primary surfaces that come in the kit. Now remember, the kit could be for a designer or for a Perks member, either or. And then you get these little festive friend chubbies. They are adorable. They're about 3/4 of an inch thick. They will stand up. Let me make sure I've got that in frame. They could stand up. You could do both sides. They're cute. Let me actually show you how tall they are. They're about 8 inches tall. Oops, let me get the little arm in there. And about 5.5 inches wide. Now, you can dress these cute little chubbies up. So you get two of them in your kit with your two surfaces. Now, let me show you what you could do with these chubbies. In your kit, you will get a transfer. Oops. There we go. A transfer called Gingerbread Friend. And there's some little outfits here that you can chalk on your little festive friend chubby. So put some clothes on him, and you could actually make him look like a snowman or like a gingerbread man. Look at how adorable these are. Now, if you don't have the chubby, you could actually chalk the shape of a chubby on a frame or something else. Oh my goodness, what can you chalk on? You could chalk on lots of different things. Obviously, you could chalk on chalkboard, or you can chalk on wood, or metal, or mirror, or glass, or ceramic. Pretty much anything that's flat, that has a low nap or is smooth, you can chalk on. We have two primary mediums, chalk, which is used for things like this that are not going to be washed, and ink, which are used for things that will be washed. Our ink is great for fabric or for like mugs if you want to put it on a coffee mug. The main thing with ink is that it has to be heat set once it's done. Now your kit does not come with ink, but our ink and our paste are available in these little 3-ounce jars and also in little individual packets. And of course I don't have any packet laying around here, figures, right? But anyway, the little packets have like a retail cost of $3. So this transfer, which is 12 by 18 inches, gingerbread friends, goes perfectly with these little chubbies, and obviously you can use them without the little chubbies, but remember, you can chalk on both sides, right? So let me show you what else you get. So that's the largest transfer. You can think of our transfers as stencils on steroids. They are nicer than stencils in that they are made with vinyl, which is the teal portion, and silkscreen, and anywhere that it's white is where there's silkscreen. They have little backers. You can see through the silkscreen, so where you're seeing it white, you're seeing through this actual surface to the little backer on the back. And the reason there's a backer is because they're adhesive back, they're sticky. So when you put them on a surface, they stick very, very snugly. And sometimes usually we want to diminish that adhesive a little bit, and we do that by using this fuzzing cloth. We actually lay it on the cloth, lift up, lay it back down, lift up to put a little bit of lint on the back to diminish the stickiness so it's not quite as sticky. Whenever you're putting a transfer on something that's super smooth like metal or glass or mirror, you want to fuzz a lot, or even paper. You can use our stencils on paper. Just fuzz them a lot so that it doesn't stick quite as strongly, because you don't want any difficulty lifting them up. So let me show you what else comes with the kit. You get this 8.5 by 11 inch transfer called Whimsical Ornaments. Aren't these beautiful? And there's amazing detail because of the silk screen. You don't get that kind of silk screen with a regular stencil. And you can use whatever colors you want. You will get 4 different colors of chalk paste in your kit, but I'll get to them in a little bit. And then you get another 8.5 by 11 inch transfer called Winter Lantern. Isn't this beautiful? Won't this make just a beautiful piece of decor for the holiday? And then you get 2 more transfers. So you get 5 transfers in all. You get a smaller one of 4.5 by 6 called Merry Christmas. It's a sled with a tree. Let's put that up high enough to see. And then another one that is called Birds and Branches. And this is beautiful. 2 little birds sitting on some branches with some berries and some leaves. Very detailed, very sweet. So you get 5 transfers, 2 surfaces, your 9 by 12, your 5 by 7, your 2 little chubbies. Then you get 4 jars of paste. You get bright white, black velvet, Dune, and cherry red. You also get a small squeegee to apply the paste onto your transfer and squeegee it over the silk screen, and a multi-tool. And the multi-tool has two ends. One side acts like a small squeegee for getting into tight little areas. And the other side has kind of like a little curve or a hook to it. And this is perfect for stirring up your paste and getting under the edge or the rim of your paste jar. So I love things that are dual purpose. It's like, do I have everything? Did I go everything? Oh, and what else do you get? You get $20 in design dollars. It's a $20 product credit that you can use on your next order to take $20 off of it. And that's the same for designers or for Perks members. So you get all of this as a designer plus $20 in product credit for only $99. Cool, right? But if you don't want to design as a designer and you don't want to sell product or teach people how to use it, you just want a massive discount, then you could sign up as a Perks member, and Perks members get 30% off every day. Plus, they'll also get a $20 product credit, except the kit for Perks members is $129. $99 for designers, $129 for Perks members. You get all of this plus a $20 product credit. So you get 5 stencils, 4 full-size 3-ounce jars of paste, a multi-tool, a squeegee, your 2 little chalk chubbies, the 9x12 frame that's reusable because it's chalk. Oh, I didn't talk about that, did I? Whenever you're chalking on chalkboard or metal or mirror or glass, you could, when you use your chalk paste, if you don't like it or you make a little mistake, spritz it with a little bit of water and use a paper towel or one of our board erasers to wipe it off and do it again. It's that easy. So for a person like me, who I make mistakes all the time, I was like, seriously? I could just wipe it off and do it over? Or if I don't like the color or I just want to change something, spritz it with water and wipe it off? This is like foolproof. This is wonderful. You also get a full-size fuzzing cloth, a mini squeegee, and your multi-tool. Everything you need to get started on this wonderful adventure. If you'd like more information, comment team. If you'd like information about becoming a designer, comment Perks, P-E-R-K-S, for information about becoming a Perks member. I'd love to see you join my team or join my groups of Perks people. Thank you so much for watching this evening. I will see you soon.